What's up, guys? Welcome back to my Demon Souls 100% guide. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm so glad that you guys have chosen this walkthrough as your walkthrough of choice through this game. So what we're going to do to start off this episode is very similar to how we ended the previous episode. We're going to go actually to World 4 here, and we are going to turn it to pure Black World tendency, and we're going to kill the Black Phantom NPC, Satsuki, and then we are going to kill the Primeval Demon. Now, the reason I'm doing this now, and I will say Satsuki, I mean, he is no joke, and unfortunately, much unlike Scurver in the previous level, he does not have like a trick like we did in the last episode where we just basically drained his magic and then he was easy, or at least much easier. You have to pretty much fight him straight up and kill him the old-fashioned way. So you'll see our tendency is actually more neutral for Shrine of Storms, and that is because we killed Satsuki in his human form in a previous episode, and that took our world tendency down. Even though he aggroed towards us and attacked us first, it still took our tendency down for killing a human NPC. So since our tendency is neutral, or at least closer to neutral, we only have to kill ourselves 4 times rather than 7 times in human form to get to pure black. So that was number 1. And I'm going to pick up my souls, and this will be number 2. And this is the fastest place just to run off a cliff. So that's why I picked this particular spot to accomplish our 4 quick deaths in succession here. So pop another Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Get our souls. And this will be number 3. And finally, number 4. And so, again, the reason why I'm kind of doing this in this particular order is because my end-game weapon scales off of white character tendency. So the closer to pure white that my character tendency is, the more powerful this weapon's going to be. And so I'm actually going to get the weapon probably in, if not the next episode after this one, the next one after that. So we're going to go back to Island's Edge because that's where the NPC is. So either in the next episode or 2 episodes from now, I think I'll be able to get it. And so by that point, I should have 3 of the 5 NPC phantoms down. So it'll be 3 kind of notches towards pure white out of 5. And so that'll make the weapon all that more powerful. It's not going to be at its strongest yet, but it will be more powerful. So the way to do this, of course, you want to have your Thief's Ring equipped. I'm going to throw on some heavier grass. So you want Thief's Ring equipped because you know there's that skeleton down there, and you do not. There's Satsuki. He's right in front of us in his Black Phantom form. You do not want to aggro both of them at the same time. If this turns into a 2v1 fight, that is bad news right off the top. So I'm going to go ahead and cast my second chance, and then I'm going to top off my MP with some spice. So just in case my second chance gets triggered, I'll be able to cast it again if need be. And so the trick to this is you want the Thief's Ring on so they don't notice you right away. So if you just barely scoot up just a smidge, you'll see that the skeleton stands up. That's what you want. You do not want to go much further than this because if you do, then Satsuki will notice you. So what you want to do is once the skeleton stands up, he is then vulnerable to attack. So then you want to zoom in on him with your bow. Do not hit Satsuki because you'll aggro Satsuki, start fighting him, and then the skeleton will be fighting you too. So you want to bring the skeleton over by himself, and then he'll roll over. Just back up, let him roll up to you, put your shield up, and then just kill him like normal. Okay, so now we've got a 1v1 on Satsuki. So, you know, you can aggro him however you want. You can run up to him, or you can just shoot him with the bow, get an early cheap shot on him. And so he has a, I believe he's using the Makoto, and he hits hard. You do not want to be taking hits straight up. So with our falchion, we can basically kind of stun lock him into enough hits to basically drain our... So you see how hard he hits. You can basically stun lock him into, you know, until our stamina bar is gone. So I'm going to heal up real quick. So you definitely want to have your shield up. Get backstabs when you can. And you do not want to attack him straight up. You want to treat him like very similar strategy to when we fought the Red Knight in episode 2. This is a very similar strategy. You do not want to leave yourself open in front of him because he will hit very hard straight up front. Now, the thing about this fight is, much like the Red Knight that we fought in episode 2, the Red-Eyed Knight, is when his health gets low enough, he's going to back away and try to heal. You do not want to let him heal because his heal will take his life bar all the way up. It will be a completely full heal, and you'll be starting from square one. So you want to stay on him. Do not let him get away from you, because that's when he'll heal, is when he gets away from you. And as long as he doesn't get away from you, he's not gonna feel safe enough to heal. So there he goes. He tried to do it. So I hit him right away, and he did not get his heal in. And he just broke my guard, and he almost... Oh, dang it! Then he got his heal in. See, it's a complete. So now, basically, the fight is reset. Fortunately, I still have my second chance, and it's really going to be more of the same for me. So I don't really have anything left to explain. So at this point, I'm just going to try to concentrate and take him out. Unfortunately, I have to do this kind of all over again. I almost had him, and then yeah, he broke my guard and then got away from me. So, all right. So again, you only want to attack from behind. Do not leave yourself open from the front. All right, almost got him here. So he is a bit more challenging than the last one we just did. But we should have him right here. There we go. He's gone. All right, perfect. So again, as I said, very similar strats to the Red Knight fight. So if you want to kind of review that, go back to the second episode where I explain in detail how I fight the Red Knight. And my approach is very similar to that. So let's go ahead. He gave us another hiltless, which you already actually have a hiltless. And this is more of a kind of strength/dex weapon. We don't even have the dex to equip it. So I'm going to throw it in storage here. Give it to old Stockpile Thomas. And so the next thing, as we did with World 2, is we want to go kill the Primeval Demon in this level. So in one of the previous episodes, and you'll see we have Phantom Skeletons now too, because we're in Pure Back World Tendency, and of course, you know, Phantom enemies will spawn with this. So I don't want to be fighting both of them at the same time, so I'm going to lure the Phantom one over here first, take him out, and then I'll get the... you'll see how many more hits this thing takes than just the regular ones. All right. Bladestone Shard. So let's get this. Let's get the regular one over here. So what we're gonna do is, if you remember one of the previous episodes, I showed you the adjudicator skip, basically where you can like roll off at a certain spot and skip most of this level. So since the Primeval Demon is in 4-2, I'm gonna use that skip to skip most of this level and go straight to 4-2. I got him. Is that a one-shot backstab? It sure was. Excellent. So we are much stronger than we were when we first came here. If you remember, I mean, it was much more of a struggle when we first got here. So I'm going to lure this guy down here with the bow so I don't have to fight two of them at the same time. And you see the effect of our lava bow. It is quite nice. All right, let's get this guy down, fight him down here. Whoop, I didn't have my shield up in time. I took a little shot. But we're okay. Oops, I didn't mean to use spice. I wanted to use my grass. I'm going to take my spice off of my quick item bar, and I put my half moon grass back on here. All right. So now to do that little skip, we have to go up here. Remember, shield up. So you're going to trigger this trap. Keep your shield up. And at the top here, we're going to have another roly skeleton fellow to face off. And see if I can get the... Nope, not a backstab, but... Now I'm getting fired upon. There we go. Look at that. Both of them in one fell swoop. So here's the skip. If you remember, if you do it just right, you can roll off this platform onto that wall and then get straight to the very end of the level. Let's see if I can do it. There we go. Just like that. So you'll see, I kind of want to demonstrate it again just to really show you guys. You want to roll off at this angle right about here. So if you roll off right here and you want to be, so what you want to do is you want to sprint to the edge and then roll right when you get here. And if you do it right, you should land on top of that wall. So let's just see if I can do it again. Nope, missed it that time. It took me several tries to learn how to do, but even if it takes you a few tries, I mean, it's worth learning how to do because it skips such a huge chunk of the level and it'll save you a lot of time and a lot of headache. There's a crystal lizard over here, but I'm not really worried about it because we already have what it gives us. I mean, I can just do it this way without having to be all sneaky with the bow. Did I knock him over? Yeah, I knocked him over. Oh, but I still got his stuff. But anyway, so where we're gonna go is down here, which is where we fought the Adjudicator. Shield up. And we'll take care of this black skeleton while we're at it. He's probably gonna lunge at us first. Walk right by him, get a backstab. Wow. What a difference a few upgrades makes. Ooh. There we go. Top off our health real quick. Now remember, the reason why we're walking to the Primeval Demon is because if you warp via an Archstone, you're going to reset the level, and the fact that we killed Satsuki, the Black Phantom Satsuki, that's going to give us positive world tendency, and that positive world tendency is not going to take effect unless you interact with an Archstone and warp with it. So we want that black world tendency still, so the Primeval Demon's going to be spawned, because as soon as you notch that black world tendency towards white, the Primeval Demon's going to be gone, and we want him to be here so we can kill him and hopefully get another colorless demon soul. So you know the drill. Down here, get the Grim Reaper. He's going to be a little bit stronger than usual because we're in pure black. So as I've said many times before, in pure black world tendency, enemies are stronger, but they also drop more souls. So you get more bang for your buck in pure black. And also the drop rate for ores is higher. So you remember there's a black skeleton guy over here. I'm actually going to fight him and just hope and pray I get a pure blade stone. That would be awesome. Odds are not in my favor, but if it happens, that would be incredible. So I'm going to go ahead and fight him, and hopefully he'll give me the drop. Did he actually hit me? I rolled through his attack. That is so stupid. All right, I'm going to run off and heal real quick because I have second chance on. Oh, don't follow me. Come on. Don't be like that. Forget I was ever here. Forget I ever stabbed you in the back. There you go. Thank you. I'll top it off with a crescent. Just have full health so I can take another hit if I need to. There we go. Hopefully we can take him out here. Ugh. Almost. Not quite. Close, but no cigar. Do your lunge attack. There you go. There you go. Don't push him over the edge. And Bladestone Shard. Womp womp. Okay, so just be cognizant of these storm beasts that are going to fire upon you, and the Primeval Demon's right there. So we're going to poke his blubbery self into oblivion. And got another pure Moonshade Stone, but I don't need another pure Moonshade Stone. I forgot to equip the Providential Ring. Is he alive still? He is still alive. Sweet. So I'm going to equip the Providential Ring. I'm going to take off the Cling Ring and put the Providential Ring on. And hopefully give me that colorless demon soul, please. Thank you. So Providential Ring, I mean, as I said, it's not a 100% guaranteed drop, that they will drop the colorless demon soul. So if I remember to, I want to equip my Providential Ring just to up the odds of that a little bit. I mean, even without it equipped, they are going to drop one most of the time, but they are definitely not going to drop one every single time. So just to demonstrate, yet again, you know, take a look at our world tendency here. We're at pure black. So once we interact with this archstone, oops, the archstone's actually up. And just doing this route, we got ourselves quite a decent haul of souls. We probably can level up at least a time or two just for doing this little run. So let's go back to the Nexus, and then we'll check our world tendency, and you'll see that it was at pure black, and it'll be just a shade under pure white now from killing the Black Phantom Satsuki and from killing the Primeval Demon. So you see, we're just a shade under pure white. So just as a comparison, the Archstone of the Covetous King, Bolitarian Palace, that is pure white. You see it's like blinking and shimmering, whereas Stonefang Tunnel and Shrine of Storms are bright. They're brighter than the other ones, but they're not like shimmering pure white. So that's just a comparison of kind of what you're looking for when you're trying to check your world tendency. So the next level that we're going to, well, actually we're going to level up first.
Thou seekest then touch the deep.
Okay, so we have enough for one level. I'm going to take my magic up. Before we do that, I just want to check. I'm pretty sure it's 18 and 18. If the Talisman of Beasts is, yeah, 18 magic, 18 faith. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my magic up. And then when I get my magic up to 18, I'm going to take my faith up to 18. So as I said before, my build is fairly well-rounded. I haven't touched luck yet, and I don't plan on touching luck. Basically, luck increases your item discovery. Once we get kind of our magic and faith where they need to be, we're going to pile a lot of our levels from this point forward into vitality and endurance. So, next place we're going to go is 1-3. So we're going to warp to the Archstone of the Tower Knight Demon. And we're going to charge on through 1-3 here. And it's a fairly large level. I'm not sure if we're going to get all the way through it in this episode, but we'll at least make a pretty good dent. We are in soul form, so we're all good there. I'm going to go back and kill these blue-eyed knights just because usually they'll drop half moon grass at the very least. And I could go for some more grass right now. Yep, go late moon's grass, and I got the night shield. Like the lava bow almost one-shots that guy. Or did he just heal himself? I think he did. Still not even checking it out. That's lame. Come on. There we go. You're dead now. Well, now I'm going to be in range of these crossbow guys, unfortunately, but I'll just put my shield up and kill all of them, too, for being in my way. Hope they drop some stuff for me. Nope. Got another night shield. Jeez. Let's check that out. So it's a bit heavier. Not going to take us over 50%, but does not do as much damage. It has better guard break slightly, but does not have as much magic damage reduction. It looks a lot cooler. I'll give it that. But I'm going to go ahead and keep my Shade Heater Shield +2. I'm going to send these both to storage. That's 10 extra pounds of item burden that I had on me. So you'll see that there's a fog gate ahead of us, right where we fought the Tower Knight. And this fog gate does not dissipate until you've killed at least one archdemon. And again, the archdemons are like the final boss, so to speak, of the archstones. So now we've killed one, we can dissipate this fog and proceed to 1-3. Okay, so as I said, this is a bit of a long level, and it does have its fair share of challenges. I don't think it's particularly that much more challenging than any level we've done so far, or any other level, but it does have a few tricks up its sleeve. So there's 2 dogs in this courtyard here, so we're going to lure them up. It takes them a bit to notice us because we have the Thief Ring equipped. but we can take him out pretty easy nonetheless. I think these are soul items around the fountain here. And you'll notice there are a couple dogs in these carriages. They don't ever come out. They just... that's unfortunate. They just stand in there and bark and try to get out. But you can't attack them, and they're never going to get out, so don't worry about them. So up here, these stairs is a trap. You'll see this big flaming... these flaming boulders, they're going to break out and come down at us. So want to wait for them to engage and then just run over here to the side. And that's all you got to do. So we got a Dregling shield. This is pretty useless. It is perhaps one of the worst shields in the game. So be gone. So up here, if you hear that little dingling sound, that is a crystal lizard. It is a bit difficult to get to. It's kind of set around an ambush, so. Poor dude. Okay. So if we play our cards right, we should be able to get it with our bow. Is he going to disappear on us? Yep, we got him. Sweet. So you do not want to chase him, because if you chase him, there are some enemies that break through here. So if you chase him, you're going to get attacked by these enemies, and you're going to have to pick. Do you want to remain alive, or do you want to chase your crystal lizard? You make the call. Think that's going to work against me, huh? That is not a smart move. So we're getting some pretty good grass off these guys, at least. And I'm going to, of course, I forgot, I'm going to throw on my second chance. Just in case, for safety. And we got a pure sharpstone and a sharpstone chunk. Got lots of stuff to send here. Okay, so this, of course, this gate's locked. You can't go through it. So we've got to take the long way. Thanks to the fat official guy who kicked down the gate. So, got a couple... There's the other guy with the halberd. Nope. Thank you, come again. All right, so let's drop down. This all makes a big circle, so we're going to drop down here and get this. I wonder, I doubt I can climb back up there, yeah. And drop down here and get this. Just be aware, there's a couple archers who are going to be shooting at us. There's one over here. He doesn't notice us because we have the thief ring on, so... Oh, there's the other one noticed us, though. The other one's... Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, yeah, there are these assassins in this level that kind of drop out of nowhere and sneak up on you. So, yeah, I kind of wasn't paying close enough attention. It's all good. We got the crossbow archer. I think there's another one over here somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, so you can go this way, or the way that we could have went before when we dropped down is up these stairs. I just want to make sure I didn't miss an item by dropping down. So yeah. Here's where we drop down. And here are the stairs. Nothing back here, I don't believe. Yep, we're good. So let's go back down the stairs. Keep your head on a swivel. So as I said, there's a few of those assassin type enemies that kind of just pop out of nowhere. So blue-eyed knight gauntlets. Interesting. All right, here's the other. Oh, it's another assassin. But they're not all that strong. We're much stronger than them. There's another one. Bring him down here. And doesn't put up much of a fight at all. They drop some grass. They also drop kind of like a shuriken type weapon that you can equip. And of course, you see the ball. Don't get caught up in it. Run away. It's going to go all the way down here. And then finally stop. We are going to get that item. Don't worry. Actually, the way to it is back this way. So before that was the way forward. So before we do that, we're going to get that item. So to get it, drop down here, and then here, and then you climb up this ladder. Make sure there's nothing over here. Nope. New Moon Grass, ×6. That's actually really good. So we're getting more of like the higher tiered grass in this level, and we're definitely going to be using those on some of the later bosses. So you'll see, like, you can go down some of these alleyways. Some of them are going to cause, if you go down them, it's going to cause like the assassins to like drop down behind you. So just be careful. Like one of these has an item, or here we go. This one has a crossbow knight. One of them has like an item at the end of it, and when you go to try to get the item, then the assassin drops down like right behind you. Try again. Yeah, there's the one with the item in it, and the assassin's gonna drop down like right behind us. Where is he? Thought I heard footsteps. He may have already come down and attacked us, but if he doesn't. If he doesn't attack you the way he attacked me, he is known to just drop down like off one of those rooftops and come down and fight you. So just don't be caught off guard by that. So here there's a lot. So you see the fat official. There's some crossbow guys. Just take them out from afar. With our thief ring, they're kind of helpless because they can't see us. So this fat official has something that we want. And in this level, the fat officials, there's a rare drop. And I think I mentioned it in one of the previous episodes. There's a rare drop for these guys that's exclusive in this game. It is not in the original. They drop a gold coin. And the gold coins are required if you want the all ring trophy, because you can trade in that gold coin to Sparkly the Crow for a ring that is unique to this game as well. And so you need that ring if you want the All Rings trophy. And the only way to get that ring is to get a gold coin, which again is a rare drop from these fat officials, and trade it in with Sparkly the Crow. So one more shot should do it. Not the smartest tool in the box here. No. All right, he's standing still, so I can just shoot him straight up. There we go. One more shot. There we go. Got him. Okay. So we're going to pick up his drop in just a second. Get this item. So out of this door, whoop, we're getting shot at. Idiot. I think there's some up here too. I don't know if I can shoot him through like the railing here. We'll see. Yes. This game is smart. In the older games, you know, my arrow would get caught up in the middle of the little posts there. But maybe it won't let me do it to this guy. Come on. Nope, that's okay. So in here is going to be an enemy and a red-eyed knight. Now, the red-eyed knights are still difficult, but they're not nearly as difficult as when we fought them at the beginning of the game. And you'll see that there's kind of an enemy, a regular old enemy coming out behind him as well. They're not charging after me because they can't see me as well. But so what I like to do with this guy is I bring him down here to where this boulder is. You can find him straight up over here too, where you have some more room, but he'll also follow you down here. And then you can get hurt by this this flaming ball because like he's not smart enough to know to like stay away from it. Come on. See? That never gets old. And he drops some New Moon Grass, which is good. Sometimes I just like to troll enemies just because it's fun. And then there's another guy that normally would like follow after you and kind of double team you with the Red-Eyed Knight, but he just didn't quite make it out. So make quick work of them. Nothing to it. So you can go through here, break through all these chairs, and up here, not an enemy. Once again, we have our merchant.
Ah, we meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you.
So he's got some stuff for sale yet again. Let's see, he sells late moon grass and pine resin. You know, pine resin's never a bad thing to have. Still sells the claymore, full moon grass. He sells the night shield, which you actually have 2 of them from just drops. So he's got some good stuff for sale, but nothing particular that I need. I might pick up a couple pine resins. I'll pick up 5 of these. I might use them later, so they'll be good to have. And up here, let's see, we have a better vantage point on these guys now. So I can probably get them. There we go. Make our life easier. And there's an item up here. Oh, so he's got something heavy. Let's see, is there anything I can stow away here? Not really. At least nothing that I really want to. I can probably tuck away this new moon grass. I don't really need the new moon grass. So we get a great sword from him, which is kind of a strength-based weapon. Yeah, I need 26 strength to use it. So we cannot. Well, we could two-hand it, but not something that I'm really interested in at this point. So we will send it to storage. All right, so we've already taken care of most of the guys across the way there. And so what you can do is you can drop down here, and we're right back to where we started before we went in that door. So we shall proceed. Now, you see that guy? You got a red-eyed knight over there. I'm going to see if I can hit him with my arrow. No, he went back inside. Never mind. So when we go through this fog gate, that's our next objective, is to get this old red-eyed knight. And we're going to fight him straight on. Now, he's carrying a claymore, and he's going to two-hand the claymore, and that claymore is going to hit like a truck. I mean, we have our second chance equipped, but if we did not, he would probably one-shot us with his two-handed shot, and he would definitely break our guard with a two-handed shot. So I'm going to get him out in the open where I can have more kind of room to dance around him. Get behind him. And see how much easier that was? Unfortunately, he fell all the way down there, and I don't want to... It might even be death for me to drop down to there from here. Dang it. Oh, that's the area where we started. That's where we killed the crystal lizard. We're going to be going back down there anyways, so mental note, try to remember to to get his loot. It's probably just going to be grass. But if you notice how much easier that was than when we fought the Red-Eyed Knight in the beginning of the game, it's just kind of cool to have a little benchmark of how far we've come since episode 2. It is quite far, so you should be proud. Don't be caught off guard by this assassin. There's going to be a couple more throughout the level. So here's where we killed the fat official. He drops the iron key ring. So keep that in the back of your noggin. And of course, we have these guys up here that we shot down. Can we jump over here? No, we just got to drop down from the stairs. Some more grass. We got lots of grass from these guys. Soldier's Lotus. Nah. Oh yeah, we can get this guy down here. His loot. Or wait, where's... How to... Where do you get... Do you have to jump over here? Yep. Okay, so we're going to end up backtracking around anyways. So we'll get to go ahead and get that Red-Eyed Knight loot. Let's see. So you can go this way. Can I jump over? Yep. All right, so the Red-Eyed Knight loot should be up here, if I remember correctly. We're just going to have to make a big circle around, because that's the only way to get that item is to drop down. So was it over here? Oh, where was it? Did it fall up there? Ah, I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was down here, but it's not. Oh well, it's probably just grass. I'm not that bent out of shape about it. I don't think there's a way that I can. I don't know where that spot was. I don't even remember exactly where we fought it, so oh well, whatever. Nothing to agonize over. But we did get that soul item, so all is not lost. Okay, so back to where we fought this red-eyed knight. And so that's the... Yeah, we could drop down here and get it, but it's not going to be worth it, so... if you want his loot, just don't push him over the edge, and you'll be fine. Okay, so from him we got the keys. And item over here. We're going to have to drop down from above. So there's a few enemies up here. Nothing too terrifying, but, you know. Got these guys with the spears. You think that's going to work against me? Come on. Some more good grass. So much that some of it had to go to storage. Anything around here? Nope. Okay, so we're going to drop down here because there is an item. I don't want to go down the ladder. I just want to... You gonna make me go down the ladder? That's lame. All right. This storied hero soul. Can I just vault over? Yep, sweet. Okay. So, up, and away. We go up these stairs here. More enemies. Another assassin. Another one-shot. And you got anything for me? The answer is no. You do not. Some more new moon grass. So we are getting all the high-tier grass. And I ain't complaining, because we're going to need some. So watch out. Another flaming boulder. You know the drill. You are dumb. You are really dumb. Did he drop anything? Negative. Ooh, that looks comfy. All right, so you hear that that noise? That is another red-eyed knight patrolling. And it's another Claymore red-eyed knight. Oh, he had some poise. But not timing. Sad to say for him. Okay, so away we go. There's a few archers over here. There's going to be some items down here that we're not going to get quite yet. We're going to circle back and get them later. You dummy. Some more late moon grass. Jeez. All the good stuff. So we're headed down there. That's where you unlock the gate, and the gate basically functions as this level's major shortcut to basically skip nearly the entirety of the level. Lots of loot, though, in this section. and lots of enemies as well. So same old, just be kind of methodical with your approach. And these archers are kind of pushovers, so you don't really have to worry too much about them, but... And this is where the Primeval Demon is going to spawn in pure Black World tendency. Right here on this platform. Any loot for us over here? Yes. And so you can see the barrage of enemies that awaits. We're not going to take those on yet. Not quite yet. Throwing firebombs at me? Not smart. So there's, as I said, there's that big, horde of enemies. And we're going to make our way back to that gate so we can unlock it. And it's right down here. So notice the fat minister. We are going to dispose of him. I'm just going to shoot him with arrows. There we go. He's gone. And we get the official's cap and a new moongrass. And here's Ostrava. So we got to help him out. He is under attack. So we do not want Ostrava to die. And he is being attacked by some red-eyed knights.
They're almost upon me.
So now they're our problem. Come at me, brah. Is that all you got? Bye-bye. So you can see, red-eyed knights were once a problem for us. They are no longer a problem for us. And here are just raking in the grass. And this poor soul. We get some Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. And so now we're back at the beginning of the level. So this is our big shortcut. So basically we can now skip the entire level. So go us. Just want to circle back around because I know there's some stuff that we may or may not have left behind. There you go. Nice job. Let's see. So that's where we fought those archers. That's where I said the Primeval Demon spawns. Just want to make sure that there's nothing tucked around a corner over here. There we go. Half moon grass. Not great, but also not terrible. I'm going to use the rest of our crescent moon grass here. And now we're on to our half moon grass by default. So if you remember, there were some items up here where I kind of looked over the railing and said, we're going to come back and get that later. So now is later. And the reason why we didn't want to get it then is because the gate was locked and we'd end up on the wrong side of the gate. And then we'd have to go through this entire level again to get back to here. So now that we can drop down while the gate is open, we can just go through the gate. And it cuts off a lot of backtracking. So there was an item. It's over here. There it is. I think you can vault over here. Drop down right here. And we get the Penetrating Sword. So let's check this out. Long straight sword, once wielded by the Penetrator, one of Boletaria great heroes. As the name suggests, the sword has a powerful thrust attack, far heavier than any ordinary straight sword. It can only be wielded by those with high levels of both strength, dexterity. So you need 22 strength, 16 dexterity. I believe we have those stats if we wanted to use this sword. Maybe we don't. I don't know. I don't think we have 22 strength, actually. But anyway, it's a pretty good straight sword. So yeah. We're not going to use it, though, so I'm going to throw it into storage. And we are rolling kind of heavy right now. mainly because of our grass. So I'm going to throw all of our full moon grass and our new moon grass. And now we're much lighter. Because in this game, they made the grass really heavy. So let's vault on over here. And now our gate is open. So had we done that before, we have to go all the way back around. So that's why I waited until now. So we can just go right through the gate as if nothing had happened. So Ostrava is going to be right over here. So let's have a chat with him.
You saved my life. This is the third time. I am truly indebted to you. This is all I have. But please accept it. Now I must go. My father, the king, awaits me.
Okay, so he gives us a pure clear stone. So if you are on the upgrade path that involves clear stone, and you have followed Ostrava's quest to this point, you now have what you need to take your weapon to its top tier. So if you remember, we got a key from the fat official. And if you remember way, way back to right before we fought the Tower Knight, there was a locked door and that we could not go through. And now we have the key to the locked door. So let us run all the way back here. And this is going to be important for us to do before we fight the next boss. So we've already disposed of all these enemies. This is where the blue-eyed knights were. And we can now open this door. Oh, game kind of slowed down there for a sec. All right, go all the way down here into this dungeon. And there's going to be a fat official right over here. Can't see him yet, but he's here. There he is. When you have range, why not use it? These guys are nasty up close. And you can see there's also a crystal lizard down here, which we can actually just run up and kill. Oops. Come on. Don't do this to me. There we go. So hard stone chunk and large sharp stone shard. So all the way up here, you know, when we were under the bridge in 1-2 before, we saw this item on the other side of the gate here. Actually, I don't need to bring this into my inventory. What this is it's the Tower Knight shield. Tower shield. So I'm just go ahead, send that straight to storage because it weighs 30 pounds. So no need to put that in my inventory. I'm not going to use that shield. It's way, way, way too heavy. But if you are a tanky, strength-based build, that can be a really good shield. So we got the Bloody Iron Key. We're getting all the keys. So let us use our Iron Ring Key, or Iron Key Ring, and open up all these cells. There's some of them have loot, which of course, we always want the loot. So we're going to open this one last. Renowned Hero Soul. All right, so let's open this cell. We're going to meet another friendly by the name of Bior.
Who goes there? Ah, you killed that blooded sluggard for me. I'm called Bior, the elder of the Twin Fangs of Boletaria. I thank you. You deserve a handsome reward. Only I have none. Go on ahead. I shall sleep a while.
He's got the right idea. Always a good time for a nap. I'm with you there, Bior. Okay, So we got the other key from the fat official down here. And we want to... Hold on, I need to check some stuff out real quick. It'll be just a second here. Do it right by the archstone. I need to see what I have. So I have the official's cap. So we're going to need to make a trip back to the Nexus now that we've rescued Bjor. And Bjor is actually going to help us out with the next boss. And his spot in the Nexus, once he gets back here, is right over there in front of Archstone 5. And there's our buddy Ostrava. See if he has anything new to say.
King Alant led Boletaria with a round table of the bravest knights. The noble twin fangs, Valifax and Bjor. Alfred, the Tower Knight. Metas, the Penetrator. And the brave tribesman Longbow Ulan and his fearsome legions. But today, Boletaria is an abysmal mess. Valifax was lost, and Bjor slipped through the fissure, never to be heard from again. All the rest, along with Boletaria, are either devoured by the fog or fallen afoul of the demons. The Boletarian knights are no longer. But perhaps our age will see the rise of new heroes, such as yourself.
I can roll with that. So one thing I have not shown you yet in this is brand new to the remake, not in the original. You can make an offering of souls to this statue. I don't want to do it because I don't want to spend 25,000 souls. I'll probably, and I don't even have 25,000 souls, but I'll probably do it in New Game Plus. And what this does is it unlocks certain things, like you can change your appearance. If you have aggroed by mistake an NPC, so they're angry at you and they attack you because you accidentally attacked them or something like that, you can actually like absolve your sins. You can pay extra souls and to the statue and you'll absolve your sins. And then the NPCs that you've made angry towards you will be friendly towards you again. And I believe, I haven't messed with it yet, but I believe this is also what unlocks Fractured Mode, which Fractured Mode basically is, it's the same game, but it's flipped horizontally. So it's basically a mirror image mode of the game. So yeah, you can do all of that through that statue, but you have to make like an initial offering of 25,000 souls, and that's not something that I really want to do right now. I don't want to spend those souls on that. We're going to use all of these because I know I probably need at least 20k to level up. So as I said, we'll take our magic to 18, so that makes our both our falchion and our lava bow do some more damage.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Art thou finished?
So the real reason why we came back here
Hello again. I'm keeping it close.
is our boy Stockpile Thomas. So we want to go all the way. So we have the official's cap. We also, let's see, do we have it? Official's clothes, we want that. Official's gloves. And official's leggings. So we want all of the official set. And you'll see why
You have a heart of gold.
in just a second. So we're going to go back to 1-3. And of course, everybody's going to be respawned now, but that's not going to matter to us because we've unlocked the gate. So there really isn't a whole heck of a lot that we have to work our way through to get back to where we just were, because that gate functions as a massive shortcut in this level. But we do have these dogs here. We'll kill the dogs so they don't get in our way. Whoop. And the other one over here. All right. So we got that other key from the Fat Minister in the dungeon, the Bloody Iron Key, and that unlocks this gate. So we're going to go down here and explore. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. And so one thing about this game is this is an illusory wall, and this here is a door that appears to be locked. So this illusory wall was not in the original game. This is new to the remake. And this door is locked. And it was a mystery for several days, but you know, some of the very well-known Souls community streamers kind of put all their heads together, and they found a way to open the door. Basically, it involves playing a lot in fractured mode and finding these like hidden items, these like hidden like rusty coins or something like that. They're what they're called. And you have to get enough of those rusty coins that are like very, very well hidden in fractured mode only. And then once you get enough of them, you can trade them to Sparkly the Crow to get a key, which unlocks that door. And then you get through that door, and you get a special armor set for one of the bosses. That actually we've yet to fight that boss. Wow, this is actually a very well done scene here. Sometimes I just like to look around at the scenery and ooh and ah at all of the work that they put into this game. Sometimes, you know, even in games like this, you just got to stop and smell the roses every once in a while, and just take it all in, because you know this has been such an experience. It's such a well done game, and sometimes you just got to admire it for what it is. So up here, got a couple things here. We got the Ring of the Accursed and the Ring of Magical Nature. So we got 2 new rings up here. Let's check those out. Got the Ring of the Accursed, become an enemy's top attack priority. So it's basically the opposite of the Thief's Ring. So it basically makes enemies want to target us. And then we also got the Ring of Magical Nature. Basically, it increases our magic memory capacity. So, you know, it allows you to equip an extra spell, more or less, without increasing your intelligence level. So the reason why we brought the official's armor set is because there is a secret, and the secret involves donning the full set, which, you know, if you've been following this walkthrough, if you've been killing all of the officials along the way, you should have all of this, no problem. So now we look like one of the officials. And since we look like one of them, check this out. That official lowers the stairs for us. He's like, hey, this guy's friendly. He's one of us. No, I am not one of you. Get out of here, you filthy piece of crap. So we get a trophy for our trouble. And that is the only way to get up here, is to throw on this entire set. And up here we have Yuria the Witch, who will not talk to us.
Do you want with me?
Because even she's fooled. She thinks we're an official. So the only way to talk to her is to put our regular stuff back on. Which actually, other boots, I'm going to go on and throw the official stuff back into storage because we do not need it anymore. I don't need the blue-eyed knight gauntlets. Those are heavy. All right. So as soon as I have enough endurance, I'm going to throw these on, but I just don't have the ability to do that yet. So now that we're back in our regular clothes, she's going to talk to us.
Heavens, you came to save me. Thank you. No, I am fine. With a little rest, I can soon walk. You go on ahead.
Okay. So she is going to meet us back in the Nexus, and she is another vendor, I guess you could say, for spells, in addition to Sage Frake. So the spells that she will teach you are actually different than the spells that Sage Frake will teach you. So you need both of them if you want all the spells in this game. And you know, many of her spells deal with having the correct boss soul. So we got a legendary warrior soul. If you don't have the correct boss souls, then, you know, she won't be able to teach them to you. But so You definitely want to save her, especially if you're going for all of the trophies. And that's how you get to her. You have to don the officials' stuff. So let us go back to where we were before. And we're going to make our way to the end of this level. There's gonna be a few enemies I have to kill along the way, but nothing too daunting. Not very bright. They're just dropping this late moon grass. There's Bior. Sup, brah. Or not Bior. Ostrava. Oh, guess both of them hitting me will break my guard. Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. Heal up. What's your plan? Not much of one. Okay. We're being fired upon, I believe. Look at his, he's all charred. That's funny. Sorry, guys. Not sorry. Whoops. Oh, I moved aside. I don't know how that actually hit me, but oh well. This guy's like, what's going on? I'll get him. No, you won't. That has got to suck to be all those guys. Completely and utterly helpless. All right, next is the fat guy. He's been taunting us this entire level. So, what I'm going to do next is lure these Red-Eye Knights down one by one. Because obviously you do not want to fight all three of them at once. But they are also not terribly bright. It is comical how easy they are to kill now, given how hard that first one was, but really? I'm right here, bud. Some new moon grass. Some more late moon grass. We have so much of this stuff now. Good grief. Legendary warrior soul. We are banking on the grass. So this would actually be a good grass farm spot. Especially if you're in pure white, because we're in pure white, and so all the good grass is dropped frequently in pure white world tendency. So, as you could imagine, up here is the boss fight. So I'm going to top off my health, and I'm going to throw on the late moon grass. Okay, so if you rescued Bior, like we did, he is going to help you in this fight. And this is another one of those boss fights that gives you a special trophy if you handle it a certain way. And the certain way that you handle this boss fight is by rescuing Bjorn and having him help you in this fight. So if you kill the boss with Bjorn, you're going to get the trophy. So, of course, we did rescue Bjorn, so we are actually going to get the trophy as well. So Bjorn is a huge help. I mean, he tanks a ton of damage, and really he takes the aggro off of you, so you can just basically get right up behind the boss and just wail on him. And then eventually the boss will notice you, and he'll kind of come after you for a little bit, but then Bjorn will get his attention again, and it really is kind of that simple. So you can fight him solo without rescuing Bjorn, but rescuing Bjorn makes it much easier. So without further ado, let us take on the boss. Okay, this is the Penetrator. So he's going to go straight for Bjorn.
This demonic folly will be stopped once and for all.
And you can see Bjorn's got so much defense. So now I hit him, so he's going to kind of come after me, but Bjorn's going to get his attention again. And we're doing quite a significant amount of damage to him. And he really telegraphs his attacks, so it's not kind of that hard to roll through him. I think I accidentally hit Bjorn, but Bjorn's okay. Look at that. Bjorn's got so much defense, and now that he's left defenseless when he does that move to Bjorn, so really is that easy. He is, of course, much harder to fight solo, but with Bjorn, he's pretty easy.
One more demon downed.
Thank you, sir. Yippee! You the man.
Fine work back there. Then again, how could a demon ever stand up to a bona fide knight? Now, you go on ahead. I must be getting older. I need some rest.
Good a place as any. You do you, Bjorn. Okay, yeah. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. So anyway, that is the Penetrator with Bjorn, and probably the coolest looking boss in this game. And I mentioned behind that door that there is an item that happens to be an armor set, and that armor set, as has been found out, I believe as of yesterday, is the Penetrator's armor set. So you can actually, if you do all the work to get through that door, you can get the Penetrator's armor set. So, you know, I'm not sure if it's quite worth all of the work required, but still pretty cool nonetheless. Anyways, this episode's gone on long enough. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We made it all the way through 1-3, which, as I said, is a quite expansive level, but we did everything there is to do. We rescued Bjorn, we rescued Yuria, killed the boss, got all the stuff. So we're in good shape. So the next episode, I think we're actually going to go make our way through at least part of 1-4, but not quite the whole thing. And you will see why. It's going to be very important for us, or at least for me and my kind of end-game strategy here. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you found any value out of these videos whatsoever, please consider subscribing to the channel. That helps me out so much with all the YouTube stuff, all the algorithms and whatnot. It helps my videos get featured more. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you guys taking the time out of your day, out of your busy schedule to watch these videos. So good on you for doing that. And, you know, I can't wait to see you next time. We're getting close to the end, guys. I mean, we're probably a good 3/4 of the way through the game. So we are getting close. So can't wait to get all the way to the end with you guys and close this one out. So anyways, take care. Have a great day. And I will see you next time.